right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever you are. How y'all doing today? All right, so we have got the 64-bit client testing today for eveonline. No, this is not it. So we're waiting for the server to come online, and it is let's see here, it's on duality, and so I'm just waiting for it to come up. We're pretty close, so we're 20 minutes away from the scheduled time, and the scheduled time here is 1700 in-game time. It's currently 1640, and so here's how to do it so you guys can get started. If you want to get in on this, here is the link to it. Let me put this in chat. So I'll put it in both YouTube and in Twitch. This is the instructions for getting into this test. This is the first time any of you will be able to log in to the 64-bit client. So this is I think pretty cool. And Saline, all right, thank you so much for resubbing. 9 months as a sub, 90 gold to everybody here in your honor. All right, so y'all have time now. I believe that it's not going to be a full client download. I believe that it's going to be metered to you or streamed to you. And
user rock.
So we will get the client up as soon as they turn it on. So now, Olympic Hero says, "Yay for 64-bit." Yes, this is the first step, and 47 months as a sub, almost at the 4-year mark. 1,410 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you very much, your Olympic Hero. And Tentorino, thank you for the support. Hogs and Rolas dropping the bomb, 54 months. So Rolas is the second longest, subscriber, and he's going to have to bump off Sirion in order to get that first place. But let's see, 54 months sub. Everybody get ready for a huge ass payout here. That's 2,160 gold to everybody here in Rolas' honor, and it's a lot of gold. All right. Okay, while we're waiting for the server to come up, also let me show you, we have the new dragon. This is for 1 year and beyond in Twitch chat, and you can see it here in the loyalty badges. We still have many more years to reveal. We've got all the way up to 8 years, so thank you to everybody who's a sub. Rolas, you'll be hitting that 5-year one, or 4-year one. Yeah, anyway, it's coming up soon, huh? Yeah. So, Paddington, thank you for the support. Okay, so the client, here's the instructions. We're testing the 64-bit Eve client. You connect to duality. So, just restart the launcher. Notice the term restart. So if you already have it up and running, close it and reopen it. Set the version to type to beta. Use the settings under the option E menu in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, I'm going to do that. So, I hate this song. Hang on. Okay, so, I actually missed seeing this part. I'm glad we're going over this. Settings option in the E menu in the upper right-hand corner. Set the version type to beta. And, I don't see an option for beta. You have to go into settings. You have to go, once you go into that settings menu, then you go into settings, you change it to beta. All right, I am downloading the new version here. All right, it is restarting.
User rock.
Daxterus, thank you for the brand new sub. Hook you up. There is 1,000 gold to you. Spend that however you want. Dungeon raids, dancers, or the space prince. I'm gonna give it up for Daxterus. Because of them, another 10 gold to everybody here in their honor. All right, now I'm switching to duality. I should be settings. I'm in beta mode. And I'm attempting to launch this, let's see, choose duality as your server in the lower right, start the game. All right, so.
The birth of the Capsuleer. A sacred act. Immutable.
Running test server, test versions, Eve client. To improve quality, data may include personally identifiable information. Sounds like we've got some Eve music going on here. Yes, we're gonna send them data. All right, so here we go. I am connecting to duality. I'm following those little bits of information to join the test.
User rock.
We got to get to a certain system. We got about 15 minutes to get there.
Connecting.
Let me see if I can get into my super. HFA Blonde, thank you for 12 months as a sub. 120 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you.
Skill training completed.
This is one dirty ass looking chip. Okay, let me make a couple of changes here. Right. Looks like there's a lot of people logged in for this. I've got 11 people from my corp that are in here. And we got time dilation. What? Shit. Hey, I don't know if this ship is fitted up at all. If we got tie-dye in here, there must be more people logging in than what they expect. This is a nice ship. This is a pretty nice setup here. But let me see if I can get to pick up my super. Whoa, I am so far away. Holy shit. Alright, so this snapshot's a little old. Apparently I'm in catch. I have no idea when this snapshot is from. I do not remember last time. So here, let me see if I have jump clone. I do. All right, let's get out of this. We're gonna go get my super. This guy's 172 million skill points. Alright. Hangar, ships, hell in a handbasket. I'll still be a small ship there, believe me. Set this up for
You, sir, rock.
looks like I have some habitats in there already. See what my DPS is 0. Well, it's going up. Angel of Death, 7 months as a sub, 70 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Alright. This is mega DPS, folks. Quit your job last night, so if you're watching the whole stream, Will. Congratulations. Alright, so just about finished loading up here. Okay, so I'm at 24,500 DPS. Yes, that's right, 24,500. Okay, we will start at FD-MLJ at gate such and such. Subcapitals jump to there. Subcapitals warp. Okay, so we got to get in there. We also need to get into the testing. Just need to get into the testing channels. Please join channels mass testing for instructions. Okay, I'm in channel mass testing. Questions for feedback. All right. So we got 200 and some odd people in here so far. Let me just swap positions on these so that you guys can see all this talk in here. Hey, meet up at FD-MLJ. So how do we jump to there? Move me. FD-MLJ. So it didn't like me typing it in but there we go. Oh, here we go.
Warp drive active.
Let's get local up here. I'm going to load overview that I like using. All right, so now okay, so it looks like here's the mass testing. They haven't started giving any instructions yet. We're about 5 minutes away from this starting. I'm going to do my best to keep up with them in this and you know, see what we can do. This is my super, and let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Okay, mass questions. Fleet W, Fleet X. I have no idea which fleet I'm in. I'm just loading them up. So far, this looks completely the same. Maybe it's supposed to. I don't know. Abyssal Radio, thank you for following. Welcome. And Stony DK, 37 months as a sub. That's 3-year club. Okay. I've joined Antiquarian in the fleet. All right. It's 1,110 gold. Everybody here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Stony. Do I have more FPS?
Welcome to the Dragons.
I have my FPS set to really cap out about 60. Cycle Meltdown, thank you for following. Welcome. All right. So if I miss questions and stuff from you guys, I apologize now. I'm trying to pay attention to what is needed and wanted of us. And so we shall see here. Hopefully I don't run into any hostilities before we do the test. That does kind of violate the spirit of the test and everything. Damn, look at that shake. I'm just kind of leaving all the settings the same as usual. It takes a long time to do anything in this ship.
Warp drive active.
Looks like we have some pretty massive tie-dye. I'm gonna go grab another drink while I'm flying. Be right back. I'll just leave this up. Alrighty then. This tie-dye is pretty bad here. This is gonna take a little while for this test. And so yeah, we got some serious tie-dye going on in here. The test server is not equipped for this, is it? Or this is part of the testing and shit ain't working, and that's exactly why we're testing. So I think I'm probably gonna have to turn off camera shake. I think it's gonna get to be too much. I think it's probably going to get to be too much. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the camera shake. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Gotta get my fighters out here. So this is the biggest ship that I own. This is a super, and my... that's a nice skin. Alright, looks like we're supposed to do something now. Welcome to the special mass test. We are testing the 64-bit client. Prepare to begin operations. Woohoo!
To the Dragons.
And Estemeyer, thank you for following. Welcome. So the tie-dye is brutal. It's at 15%. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I do know that that we will have I know that we will have. There goes a Roracle. Okay. There typically is fights after these,
Dragons.
and so we'll just see what happens. So it looks like I'm in fleet with people who I'm normally not. So these guys in the avatars are goons. Let's see if I can get close to them before we take off here. Oh, we're jumping now. All right. All right. We are jumping. So, jump to. I can't jump. So that's subcapitals. All right. So then capitals. We're gonna. Yeah, there's no sino for the capitals yet. So if you've ever wondered how to do a sino, or I mean not how to do a sino, but to jump to one, you right click on your cap and then you select jump to, and it will have destinations for you that are eligible for you to jump to. So
You,
tie-dye
sir,
is really bad.
rock.
this is how you live for a couple of hours in a massive battle. Right, so the sino won't light until the fleet's there, most likely. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like we're doing. I am orbiting this avatar, in case you didn't notice. It's really slow. Someone sinoed. Oh, there we go. Sino is up. All right. Here we go. Tie-dye is kind of cool. Effect on jumping. Bonus, thank you for following. Welcome. Valor Forged. Give me a moment. Trying to hook you up. Looks like we're all jumping in here. Valor Forge, there is 1,000 gold to you. Spend it however you want. Dungeon raids, dancers, or the Space Prince. Everybody give it up for Valor Forged. Another 10 gold. Everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you. All right. So now I am getting things turned on here. Reminder, if you see something, say something. Hit F12 and report. The game is really slow. Oh. So, do we have tie-dye in here?
You, sir, rock.
Maybe not. Aligned to planet XI. I think we're gonna get a fleet warp here. I don't see a planet XI. Alright, so not quite sure how I'm supposed to do that aligned to that planet, because I do not see it, or I'm blind. Oh wait, I'm reading this. I'm looking at these. I must be blind. Okay, let me I still don't see it. Shit. There's X. Where is XI?
You, sir, rock.
There it is. All right. Gee whiz. Oh yeah, I could have just right-clicked in space. You are right. That would have been better. Hey, I am aligned now. Or aligning. Nick Pa, 41 months as a sub. There we go. 1,230 gold. Everybody here. Thank you for 3 years as a sub. Okay. Snarky Knots. Thank you for subbing. So I'm just waiting to see. I wonder if he's going to fleet warp us or not. I'm not 100% sure. There's 1,000 gold there, Snarky. And then another 10 gold to everybody here in honor of Snarky Knots. Thank you very much for that sub. All right. Hello, Max. So this is a test. This is a test. This is a test of the 64-bit client. The game actually looks the same. So there's nothing, you know, Warp away. Are we warping to the planet? Warp, warp, warp to where? Yeah, apparently they're telling us to warp, but we have no destination. Step 5, warp to Keepstar. Oh my god. So we're warping to the Keepstar?
Welcome to the
Alright, it says step
Dragons.
5, warp to Keepstar, so that's where I'm going.
Warp drive active.
Align to mass test Keepstar. Wait, align or warp? Gee whiz. Align to mass test Keepstar. Alright, now I'll align there. I don't know where we were supposed to... I don't know. It's alright. Antiquarian's a much better programmer than he is a FC. So now Antiquarian's trying to give fleet to somebody in the fleet. So I'm very confused. So we're supposed to warp to Keepstar, dock at Keepstar, open Windows and Neocom services. All right, so I'm aligned. I'm getting bounty payments. Oh, apparently, all right, so
Welcome
there's
to
people
the
being killed.
Dragons.
Yeah, they're fighting each other already. Oh my god, what a cluster. It's a fustercluck. Kones, yes, in our store. So, while I'm... What am I doing? Last I heard we were supposed to align, but now I guess we're supposed to dock. I don't know. I'm going to go dock at the Keepstar. I'm going to go on to step
drive
5,
active.
warp to Keepstar, dock at Keepstar, and then see what's happening. So anyway, while I'm warping there, remind everybody, we have a giveaway today! Exclamation point giveaway in chat. That'll get you a link to our store here. Make sure you're logged in. Go to the giveaway section. Add this 110 PLEX to your account. Right here, put in your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you want me to read off when you win. And there's a couple of other giveaways here that you can get in on as well. But that's the one that we're drawing today. So... Alright.
Docking request accepted.
I don't want to be FC. He's asking for FCs. And it's like, okay. But I mean, I could do at least a 50% job of FCing, but I don't know what they want. So, you know, there we go. Kenna Hayes and Adams Tool, thank you for following. Welcome. So, I am docked here, and what is it they say they want us to do? Open Windows and Neocom services. All right. So, like fitting window. I don't know. Everything looks okay, I guess. How much does it cost to insure a hell? Let's see. Platinum would be 1.6 billion to get a payout of 5.4 billion. Wow. All right. So we got somebody telling us what to do. Warp and dock to here. I've done it. All right. Very good. On Windows and Neocom services. Let's see. Am I still top? Am I top bounty on test? Oh, let's see here. I don't even know where it is anymore. Where is the bounty stuff? Bounty office is under activities. Yep. Alright, bounty board works. How do I like 64-bit client? I cannot tell a single change, which is probably good. That probably means that we're going to have a nice smooth transition on this. But, let me see here. Okay, so just for a little stuff here. Okay, I have see, I'm bringing my other clients up. All right, so I brought up my other clients that are 32-bit. And got them up here, and then here is this would be the 64-bit one, and here's all the 32-bit ones. It's interesting. I am using, I guess maybe around the same amount of CPU. I'm using more memory for sure. They are the same resolutions, except for one of them is 1080p. Disk, network, GPU, it's all around the same. It's all around the same. So, that's interesting. Minimize these other clients again. Alright, so far everything I've looked at seems to be working. So, the fleet chat is very, well, let's just say that the fleet chat here is a little lively. Outboard, buying PLEX from Marquee Dragon Store makes my ship grow bigger. Man, that's like, never mind. I won't give some analogy on that. Outboard, thank you. Thank you, Hogs. Sanskrit Boy says love stream. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and undock now. Changed the skin on here. If I remember correctly, somebody gifted me this skin. I'm not sure. Flying roof, yeah. PLEX is Eve's Viagra. Oh goodness. This is not on CC. This is on Duality. Hey, everybody's undocking. That cracking noise, can you hear that? That cracking noise is an indication that my video driver is having issues. It could cause a crash of the client. It's visual noise.
Sir,
Fleet
rock.
W. I don't know which fleet I'm at. Oh, I guess I'm following Fleet Warp. Alrighty then. My FPS, upper left-hand corner right there, 26 FPS with 400 pilots here. 29 FPS. My GPU is actually, it's this one right here. This is where the game is on. It's at 31%. Control F for what? For my FPS? I've already got it on. It's right up here in the upper left. How much memory was it using? I did not. I'm at about 1.8 gig. Oh. What did that say? Feel free to submit reports. Hey, let's see if I can connect again. Oh, the server died for everybody at the same time? Awesome. Connection not allowed. It's hit the maximum user limit. All right. Well, it was good until that point. First impression, I see no difference from the regular 32-bit game client. Terran Black Rain, 20 months as a sub. There is 200 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. Hey, getting in again.
Connecting.
What cards am I using? The GPU that's on this is Titan XP. This is why we're doing a test. Oh, God, I'm out of fleet now.
You, sir, rock. Now we've got 2 fleet W's. Gee whiz.
it's truly going well. I guess I'm in. Whether this is the right fleet or not, I'm in. So, I'm in a fleet. That's all that matters, I guess. And so, there we go. All right. Someone attacking me? What's going on? Do I have target back on? Okay, target back 3 clients. See how the FPS is doing. I'm at 30 FPS. This is, by the way, with everything turned on. Interval 1. Interval 1. It is underutilizing my video card. This is my GPU that it's on, and it is not utilizing my video card. Let me turn it to interval immediate. See what happens. Sweet. Not much. 31 now. Yeah, all my graphics are set to max. At least that's how I always run. Yeah, they're all set to max. So, I'm in the middle of this cluster somewhere. Right about here, I guess. Yeah, this is not DX12 yet. Alright, we're fighting at this gate. So. Let's see what happens to a rattlesnake. If I try and attack him. I would say he goes down pretty quick. Okay, let's see what happens to an avatar. Why are people jumping out? Okay, so there's the avatar that I'm on. I'm fighting against, and he's turning toward me, which is probably a bad sign. He's probably gonna try and doomsday me. I don't know where everybody else went. He's got quite a bit of armor. So, somebody's working out here. Funny. I'm not really even hurting this guy. I peeled his shields off, but that was about it. I think he's warping away. Yep. Warped away. I don't know where the fight went to. A bunch of people just sinoed away. Let's go to this sino, see what happens. I'm in the wrong system? Yeah, okay. We have tie-dye in here. Oh, look at those smart bombs going off. Holy shit. Holy Boy, with all these smart bombs going off, it could be a really big problem for me. This avatar right up here. Get hit by. Let's turn that off. Let's get my shielding back on. I have 6 FPS. Ooh. A little doomsday going on. I am completely out of power. I gotta turn some shit off here. That sound popping noise, that's bad to hear. Could really cause me to crash. So out of power. Can't seem to get the cat back. I seem to be not really taking a whole lot of damage in here, but maybe nobody's targeted me. My GPU is super underutilized to 12%. There's so many objects being tracked. It's just way down. We do have tie-dye in here, 47%. The lower the number goes, the slower we move. About memory at the moment. 6.3 gigs for the client. 6.3 gigs. It's gone up considerably. What's the fight about? We're just testing. This is the 64-bit client. should have been with my test buddies over here. If I had known that they were going to have a fleet in here. Yeah, I'm being targeted by somebody. Let me figure out who. Oh, Ragnarok targeting me. Okay. And I've got something that just keeps taking all of my power. I don't know if it's a Titan generator. Oh yeah. So I don't know. So there's the guy that's targeting me up there. But I'm really not taking a whole lot of damage. Just a little. I'm still on this guy here. Still applying DPS to him. And an avatar. So when a Titan doomsdays, it can also nuke anything within 10k. All right. So that's what's going on. Well, this guy is 21k away from me, but you know, I do not have a whole lot of experience with capital fighting. I'll be honest. Just it's not been something I've done a lot of. Fleet, thank you for the compliment. Zeno, 8 months as a sub, 20 minutes ago. Sorry, I've been a little bit consumed. There's 80 gold to everybody here in your honor. And Isaac, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So we're still beating on this Titan here. Alright, so if you're just joining us, this is a test battle. Not as in Test Alliance, but as in we're testing the 64-bit client and seeing how well it does. It, at least with the current setup that they have here, I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference in it. I am seeing that, you know, I'm using 10% CPU. I got 7.6 gigabyte of memory used. My GPU on it is really underutilized. I'm at 14% or so. So, a lot of it has to do with tie-dye in here. The server side slows down. It's the tracking of all the objects and everything. Oh, I finally took some damage on some of my fighters. I may recall them in a second if they take any more damage. Yeah, they're taking more damage, so let's recall all of them and then we'll relaunch.
Capacitor is empty.
Yeah.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
I'm gonna end up getting popped in here pretty soon.
The capacitor is empty.
Pretty sure. and then I'll get up on that avatar again. Actually, I might be being shot by this guy. Yeah, he's got me targeted. So we're gonna come out at him next. Once it says they're done refueling. It's very close to me. Okay, they are all ready. So here we go. We're on that carrier. I'm not running any of my other modules except for my shielding. I'm just having so much trouble here keeping my cap up. He's probably going to be armor fit, being a Thanatos. FPS is about 4.5. Okay, I got his shields knocked off. Got him into armor. Armor knocked off. Got him into hull. There he goes. Alright. Recall everybody. They're right close. I'll recall all these. And then I'm going after the avatar. That refueling done quick. It's going down. Okay, I'm not waiting for them to refuel anymore. I'm sending them now. I want to get in on that kill. I beat him quite a bit. Recall launch, damn it. Some of my fighters are taking damage. I don't even know where my ship is. I think I got him. They're recalling all fighters. They're all taking damage. They also get repaired when you bring them back in. Okay, I think that Titan just blew. We got a hostile Roracle here. Don't ask. Why a hostile Roracle? Oh, he's... I don't know if I'll even get to him before he's dead. Nope. Hey, I'm gonna pull all these back in until I have a target. Another avatar. Alright, that looks like a good target. like I can look at him for some reason. Oh, he's gone. Pull these guys back in. Somehow I've lived so far. A lot of lag, yes. Well, that's, you know, part of what we're testing here is, you know, how far can we push things? We have tie-dye in here, which causes it to go slower. This guy is armor repping. Uh-oh. Some damage. Let me get some speed on these guys. Try and keep them out of harm's way. Probably smart bombs going off or something. Tie-dye percentage is up here in the upper left. It's this little circle. We're at 64%, which means it's 64% of normal speed. Scoop to ship maintenance bay. The Titan. Oh, is there nobody in the Titan? So here's the guy here that I'm shooting at. As well as some others are shooting. Making much headway on that avatar. And just got those guys back in. He's tanking this actually pretty well. I'm impressed. Oh wait, it's because I'm on the wrong damn thing. Gosh darn it. Oh, I was wondering why he was tanking this so well. Thought he was doing really good against my stuff. I thought it was kind of odd, but what I had done is I had sent them out against the Avatar again, which I was not having success with. Oh, now I'm getting hit. I'm definitely getting hit by something now. Hogs, thank you, and some flying. 100 bits. I'm seeing if I can warp out of here before they, what the hell is that? Damn, is that like... Alright, 100 bits to everybody here. Honorous Incline. Or 100 gold, I mean. Thank you for the 100 bits. The bucked off the show fund. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to head back into that fight. But I gotta get my shields back. I can't dock in anything here because how big I am, but I can go to this this citadel here and get shield rep there, and then head back to the gate there. I don't remember which gate it was on. I think it was probably this X-B gate. All right.
Warp drive active.
Warping into there. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'll be right back. gosh, this takes long. Oh no, I'm getting good shields now. Alright. This guy down pretty quick. 3 billion-isk. It looks like I got top damage on him. I did 75% of the damage. He was hit by bombs. Micro-electron bomb. Okay, smart bombs. Cool. Hey, we are good here. Let's work back there and see if that's where it was.
Active.
It's all good, you know. So it may be pretty much over. We'll see. Still have 69 people in my fleet. My FPS is really low, along with the tie-dye. See how my memory's doing.
Skill training completed.
Still 7 gigs on this client here, so it's holding steady. It's not spinning out of control. I must be at the... Oh yeah, here we go. I have 24,000 DPS on this ship. be refueling, and then I got an Herberus up here. Oh. And got a Nestor up here. Know how well those work against battleships. Okay, the fighters are taking a lot of damage again. Let's repair them. And then here's the next target, this guy right here. Close to me. Okay, everybody's ready. Here we go. It kind of looks like he's repping himself. Well, I'm attacking him with everything I got. He's a Titan though. I'm a super. He's still a hell of a lot bigger than me. He's targeting me now. Boy, I am not really hurting him at all. Calling my fighters. They're getting hit by these smart bombs. It's been bumped. CCP. Public. Let's try on this Nyx. So Nyx is the same level as me. He's also a super. This is him right here. Way to get a little bit of experience too. Boy, this guy's not taking any damage whatsoever to his armor. I'm impressed. How's that possible? that thing. So there's no, I can't see much of a difference at all in the 64-bit client, and actually, that's one of the, one of the possible outcomes. Basically, it's, we should be able to transition to 64-bit without seeing a difference. It should be performance improvements and stuff, and it'll be interesting to see when I'm running multiple clients how it works out. Maybe I'll be crashing less often, or I don't know. God, I can't break him. I got 24,500 DPS I am applying to this guy in the Nix, and I cannot break his tank. I cannot break his armor. Man. I don't see remote reps on him there. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I can access more than 4 gigs of memory. I'm accessing 7 gigs of memory. So I guess right there is a win. Broadcast fleet to attack target. Forget how you do that. There you go, he's been broadcast. I don't know if it's gonna do much good, but targeting me now. Switched over to him. Smart bombing. Recalling all these fighters. Taking a little bit of damage. I lost one Templar. Reload that Templar. same time? That'd be nice. Okay, I think I have to finish refueling before I can reload the spider tubes. That even with all of this DPS I've got here, 24,500 DPS, that still had trouble taking this guy out. Driving his armor down a bit, but he is really handling it quite well. I'm impressed. Yeah, so I'm at 7 gigs of RAM. I've been holding 7 to 7.5 at the max. So, yeah, that could mean a lot less likely to crash. I think that all the test guys here are not targeting me. All that blue there, yeah, I think they're intentionally not targeting me, even though I'm not in their fleet. Because they haven't hit me at all, and they are a massive force over there. They are, yeah, let's see here. I can't even list them as tackle. Oh my god, look at all them corpses. Wow. Yeah, well, I can't even show them all on here. There's a giant test fleet in here, which I didn't know that there would be. Otherwise, I would have been in with them. They're somewhere around here. There they are. Yeah, oh, I know they have me set to blue because I'm part of test and they're all test. So, you know, maybe they wouldn't have want this broadcast, although I think that they wouldn't care because this isn't an official operation. This is just test stuff. So, not test as in Test Alliance, test as in we are testing. So the devs have officially said that this is over. But I want to keep going here for a while. It's good practice, if nothing else. I don't do a lot of capital fighting. What size wormholes can capitals fit into? Yeah, I am a part of test. I have 2 characters in test. Alright, looks like that guy's gone. I don't know what happened to him, but he's gone. Pull all these back in. Now I'm being targeted by one of my own. Yeah, and more of my own. I've never self-destructed a ship like this before. I wonder. Well, alright, so they're shooting at me now. Let's see if I can hit this little Reaper. Just for giggles.
You, sir, rock.
Yep, I guess I can. Triggsy, thank you for the follow. And Mason, thank you for the sub. These guys are way far away from me. Alright, I got everything in. So, alright, this is my own corp here. Targeting me. Thanks, guys. It's all over anyway. And it's all fun. It's just on the test server, so it's not like it's a big deal. Let's see here. Mason. Adding 1,000 gold to you. Spend it however you want. Dungeon raids, dancers, or the Space Prince. And everybody give it up for Mason. Because of them. Another 10 gold. Everybody here in their honor. Thank you. I'm warping away. I actually, what happens when you self-destruct and you're in a ship? Does it just put you in your pod, or does it pod you as well? I actually don't know the answer to that. They're still attacking me. They're hitting me with Furblogs. Malleus. Come on, get to warp. It's taking me so long to get to warp. Am I bumping it? I must be bumping into something. There is so much stuff here. Leviathan right next to me. Where is he? Yeah, so apparently I'm bumping into him. Let's just hit self-destruct right here. Is it possible to hit self-destruct on your ship? There we go. Too bad it won't do any damage. Oh, I would say that... There we go. Now, they may actually kill me before I self-destruct. It's possible.
You, sir, rock.
Bitway, thank you for 8 months as a sub. There's 80 gold. Everybody here in your honor. I've never actually tried to self-destruct in a ship when I'm in a ship before. 1 minute, 39 seconds. Who knows? They may kill me before I self-destruct. Honorable Farrakhan, thank you for following. Welcome. Pod gets ejected when self-destruct is used. Yeah, they're going to take me out before I get down there. They're blowing me up. There's nothing I can do about it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I don't know what Malleus drones are. I have some of those on me. Your heavy attack. Anti-capital, anti-structure. Alright. Maybe they stopped attacking me. Eight seconds. If there's tie-dye, it'll take longer than 8 seconds. Alright. Hey, at least I get to see myself blow up, huh? So put me in a pod. Mahalo awaits you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Alrighty then. shiny golden pod. Hey, this test is done. Whew. It's so quiet in here. All right. That test is officially done. So, okay. Yeah, JJ. All right, so we have a giveaway. And you can get in on it. Let's see here. I guess we can close the instructions for that. That's a different game. There we go. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. That will get you a link to our store where you can get your entry in. You do have to be logged in. Go to the giveaway section. Add this to your cart. Put in here your game name, YouTube name, Twitch name, whatever name you want me to read off when you win. And then add that to your cart. There's also a couple of other things. There's the Aria Champion account, which we're giving it away tomorrow. And we'll actually have Aria on the show tomorrow. And then our March giveaway is a whole Orca package. Actually, it's enough PLEX to do everything, to skill up a brand new character to fly an Orca and buy the Orca. The whole shebang includes, you know, enough to cover injectors and everything. So it's pretty cool. All right, so now for some other stuff. And so now we now I'm just going to do some other stuff a little bit. And this ship right here is just a shuttle. It is for shuttling. I know. Mind blown, huh? Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I do have a fleet here, but what I think I want to do is I want to head up to Jeddah, and we're going to get a blockade runner, which we are going to outfit for scanning moons. So, time for whiskey. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this evening, though, if I need to drive anywhere or anything. Maybe I do. I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to undock here. I don't actually have any ore lined up here in the neighborhood. So,
warp drive active.
Tentorino, Airhogs, and Twitch chat. Yep. So, all right. So we're gonna fly up. It's a few jumps, 17 jumps. But so we're gonna build a Viator that is a moon probe ship, and so its primary purpose will be moon probing. And I think that on Friday will be our next show for Eve, that maybe we'll get some moon probing happening, and I will show you all how to do it and share the results with you too. It helps you figure out where you are going to place stations for moon mining. So
warp drive active.
Is this the little shuttle equivalent of the Jovian ships? I don't even remember. Am I planning on doing another attempt at high-sec public moons? No. Well, yes, but let me explain how. I am going to share with all of you where the good moons are in this particular area that we work in, and I'm going to encourage people to put stations there to mine. And then our people who are out there mining, I'm encouraging them all to give 10 to 20% in tips back to the station corps for covering fuel and you know, a little bit of profit. And hopefully that'll be sustainable. There are plenty of free moons around here, but there's also a lot that are not being utilized, and so I think we can utilize more of them. I'm putting up information that's really the top 50% of the moons, and just encouraging people to do that. So yeah, I could probably get protection, but you know what? The whole deal with the last time, the biggest problem was having to show up at a very particular time. You know, I moved my schedule around for the show to fit business needs, and then, like, you know, I was supposed to do Legends of Aria today, but thanks, U.S. Embassy Tanker. He says don't forget to make an appointment and pay the tips in advance. I was going to do Legends of Aria today, but then this mass test event, and I wanted to show you all the 64-bit client. I'd already promised I said I would on Wednesday, because they said testing would begin on Wednesday, so I'm assuming that CC will be doing the 64-bit client, and but I don't know, so we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. But it doesn't really matter. So we achieved what we wanted to today and here with the test, and so I moved my schedule around, and it's things like that. And so when you are under attack, you have time periods that you have to show up, and it would cause me to miss the best opportunities in the shows, and I'm not okay with that. So yeah, Willa Power, Upstream, keep up the good work, thank you. And Lex, enter for the loots. That's right. So I didn't want to, I don't want to give that stuff up. Yeah, so I will just encourage all of you to put up stations, and then put in the bio, what your expectations are. Doesn't mean that people will meet your expectations, but you put in there what it is. Put up a free moon, ask for 10%, 10 to 20% of what they mine to be, paid back, and don't get all bent out of shape when some people don't. We're halfway there. And then the ship coming back is going to be quicker than this. This flies at 5 AU, I think. And we'll be at around, we'll be around 9 point something AU. I have a fit already. I'm just going to alter, and instead of instead of a regular core launcher, I'm going to put in a planetary probe launcher. Mike, just love the show. Thank you, buddy.
Warp drive active.
I tried to stop myself. There was somebody left some drones out there. I'd probably only be able to pick up one, but oh well. The style that we recommend, loops or loopos for mining is, I mean, one, do whatever suits you best.
Warp drive
But
active.
two, I recommend all orcas, not one orca and two other miners. I recommend 3 orcas because it's so much easier to do. It is lower yield, but it's so much more hands-off. You can be doing other things while you're mining. When you have other ships where you have to eject the ore, otherwise they stop mining and everything, then you are then you know you're having to keep pushing buttons there and keep on it. So I really recommend the orcas. You can get 30-45 minutes without touching each one while they continue to mine. So
Warp drive active.
you wanted to join test before? Took ages to get through the application, be accepted, to even get an answer. 1.5 weeks. Still asking all sorts of questions. Felt like they didn't trust me. They don't at all. So I joined another big alliance. Got in 4 days. Bit sad though. It takes so much time to get into test. Well, you know, you should join MooseArmy, and they are part of test. But it also is, yeah, spies are a big deal and everything. So they go over all kinds of your shit. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, it's just the way it is. There are others that won't you know, take as much of your hide figuring it all out, but still a big deal. I don't know, MooseArmy
Drive active.
took me a couple days to get in, but I don't know if that's because like I know who I am beforehand or whatnot. You can have alphas in MooseArmy, yes. I don't know if your primary can be an alpha, but you can. Once you get your primary in, it's easier to get your other characters in. So. You only play one account with one character if it takes that long. I'm wondering how long it would take to play multiple accounts. Yeah, once you get one character in, see, you already have to turn over, at least for MooseArmy, you have to turn over what your other characters are on all of your accounts.
Drive
So
active.
if you say no, you don't get in. And then once you're in, you just poke. I got this other guy coming in. You know, I don't know. You apply or whatever, and then they just look you up and say, "Oh, he's associated with him." Okay. So it's not the same type of deal. It's kind of like Airhogs too. So, like my corp here on this character is in Airhogs. It's a Hogs Corp, and if you're in another Hogs Corp, I will automatically let you in if you applied. If you're not in a Hogs Corp, then I tell you to go get into a Hogs Corp, and then I would accept you. But that's the way the Hogs work too. One in, all in. Yeah, you have to give the ESI. You have to give all kinds of information. It's very invasive. It's not like any other game. There's no other game that has a freaking job interview where they do a background check on you and everything to get into a corp. Now, they don't do a background check on you in real life. But they do check on your characters and all kinds of stuff. So, and like this character the character that I was doing the test stuff with, I bought him from somebody else through the legal methods, and yeah, we're gonna let's see. Do I have a safe landing?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so I bought him through legal methods, and it he had some bad history with a lot of different places, so kind of had to prove that he was mine.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
You're back after a 10-year hiatus. Welcome back. That's a long time. All right, so we are going to build this other ship now. I don't think I have one of them here already. Nope. All right. So okay, let's see here. It's this one right here. No. New. All right, let me find my other one. This one has 13,400 cargo space in it, flies 7.5 AU, but it is flimsy as all get out. So that's some old fits. I need to grab my other one here. It's this right here. All right, this is a passive fit. This doesn't need any propulsion on it. It's 9.38 AU. It's got 23,000 DHP. It can pretty much handle being alphaed at JITA dock, but you don't ever plan on that. You'll notice that I didn't land at the normal spot at JITA when I landed there. I actually went to a bookmark that was at JITA Station, and I landed at that for docking. Coast owners, thank you for following. Welcome. So, Ira says it's like getting security clearance in real life, but the Pixel version took him 2 years to get security clearance. Yeah. Yeah, I worked for the government, and I had to go through a thing where, it took me, I don't know, 3 weeks. They wanted to hire me for something and get all my security stuff done, and it took 3 weeks, and had to have some interviews on that and everything. So they even pull a credit report and everything. All right. Let's see here. So we got this. Now we're going to get rid of this launcher. And we are going to probe scan launchers. Expanded probe launcher. It's just the expanded. I don't know. That can use combat and core. All right. Let's so survey probe launchers. What? I can't put it in. I'm over on CPU. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay. Let's see what information about this. 10% reduction in the time required for a moon survey. Okay. Only these two variations. Okay, so let me find out what else is taken. CPU here. Let's see the fit. CPU usage 242. Holy shit! Man, that takes a lot of CPUs. So the other one that I've been doing this on, the other ship that I've been doing this on has been a Gnosis. It's slow. Will Sisters fit? Yeah, I had a Sisters in there. Iris says 10th Mountain Division assigned to SOCOM. I don't know much about that, but it sounds pretty legit. Upgrade my CPU to Threadripper. I didn't think of that. Dizek? Yes. Oh, damn. Too bad I've already done that. Okay. So, let me see here. I need 25 more CPU. Take that offline. What happens with these right here? Those take a lot of CPU. So what does that leave me at? 23, 29. All shielding. Say, what? What is this shit? I have like no shields whatsoever for EM. None. I feel like I need that a little bit. Can I fly a Black Ops ship like a Helios? Yes, I can fly some Black Ops ships. It's a very interesting question. No, apparently I can't fly this. But okay, so here's the deal. So while this would be an excellent probe ship for that, boy, nice and shiny. The deal is, the reason that I'm wanting to use this is because of the cargo space. And Helios is not Black Ops. Yeah, it didn't look very Black Ops to me, but I was just going with whatever here. So the reason is I want cargo space, and that's one of the reasons why I used a Gnosis. Now, I suppose it's all about speed. It's all about speed on this. Speed and having the... it's all about speed. All right, so if I take out one of these, boy, look at how much EHP I lose. 9,000 EHP puts me down to 14,800 compared to 23,000. Holy shit. Okay, are these an expensive CPU? Is that what are these at? What are these? Ship modification assigned to increase velocity and maneuverability at the expense of armor. Okay. So this is a non-armor ship. This is most definitely a most definitely a shield ship. These don't take. Yeah, see, these don't really take any CPU. It does that. Yeah. Wait, are these medium shields? What size are these? Oh, they're large. Huh. That shit's large. These are all large. Let's see if I can change it to a medium. Nope. How about a small? Small trapper shield extender. It gives me only 1,000 more EHP. The Badger has a higher base CPU. Yeah, except I'm not trained for that. I looked this morning actually at what races I could do on this, and I'm only Galante. Now, I have Mastery 5 on the Badger, but I don't have any of the Caldari Industrial trained. And so I'd have to train that up. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have something offline. When I'm doing the scanning and when I'm just maneuvering around or whatnot, if I'm using this for transport or something, I'll put this probe launcher offline. Simple as that. The chances of me getting alpha'd out there surveying these moons and it being all EM or primarily EM is probably pretty low. So, oh, wait. Senor John Fisher. Well, it's at 2.95. See, it's for getting through the gates. Okay, so lose one of these, and then microprocessing. The rigs. Wait a second. Why is this only showing 18,000 DHP now? Since I took that out. That's not right. I was at 23,000 DHP earlier. What changed here? Oh, because one was a large and one was a medium. Wait, let me fix that. And then so change the rig. So a microprocessor rig. Okay, so it flies still just as fast, but now it's up into the third tick. It went from 2.95 to 3.04, which gives it another tick. It's actually now 30% longer to get to warp. In the whole scheme of things, though, you don't have to dodge a whole lot of something with this when you are in high sec. And one server tick may not be that big of a deal. So it still has a 9.38 AU speed. It has 23,000 and a half EHP. So that's good. That's good. All right, this is what we're going to buy, and then we'll figure out what probes we're going to put in it, and go from there. So, yeah. And let's save as Moon Prober. Okay, 375 million. I've been spending a lot of money lately. I gotta get some more money coming in. It doesn't have to be this expensive, but it is. It's 372 million. It's not quite the same alignment time. It's 3 ticks instead of 2 ticks. So it is actually 30% slower, but in the whole scheme of things, when all ships are concerned, it is really fast anyway. So, Mothership, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So I'm not gonna, worry too much about it. If I was in MooseArmy, well, actually I shouldn't talk about their naming convention, but this would be a perfect ship for their naming convention. Each server tick is 1 second. I'm just going to call it probe. Oh, whoops. I just bought some Sisters Core probes. I missed that part. All right. Nobody has any of these for sale. All right. Yeah, we're going to go all natural. All right. So now we need to get some probes. And used with. And there are these 3 different types of probes. And so these ones are 89,000 each. These ones are 125,000 each. These ones are 65,000 each. Can we do a compare on these? Oh, there's no compare on these. All right. So let's see here. Maximum flight time, 300 seconds. Moon survey probe launcher, direction nearby moon. Discovery is the standard probe used by most. It's fairly fast, completing its survey in about 5 minutes. But that benefit is offset by its rather considerable bulk. Oh, I didn't know there were smaller probes. Maybe that would have made a difference. So, Quest survey probes, moon survey probe launched in the direction of nearby moon. Quest is cheap, compact system that requires little in the way of skill to operate. However, it is extremely slow. Can take up to 20 minutes to gather the data. Holy shit. 20 minutes! Oh my god! That's 20 minutes of sitting in space, waiting. These gaze ones, gaze extremely fast survey system, can be reliably scan a moon in under 2.5 minutes. However, it requires considerable skill to use. Well, what does that mean?
You, sir, rock.
I can use it, but what is its size? Okay, let's see here. Attributes, mass, 1, let's see, volume, 5 cubic meters compared to these that I've been using, which are 10, and these right here, which are 5. Oh shit, well, we just got to do these right here. So all right, these are what we're going for. Yeah. So Jodalo, 34 months as a sub. Getting close to 3 years. That is 680 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you. Appreciate that long-term support. Okay, so these gaze survey probes, and let's buy 100 of them, just 12.5 million. All right, and yeah, these take up a considerable amount of space, don't they? We're going to need around 1,000 of them. Yes, you heard me right, 1,000 of them. There's no way I'm getting that many in here. I'd hoped to bring a shuttle back with me, but I guess not. So I can do 900 moons without restocking. In before undock gank, it's only... there's not going to be... I am not gank worthy on this. I mean, not unless somebody wants to gank me on the show. This is not a gank worthy ship. So... it's just not like that. All right. So this will be good. This is our new survey machine. I had been using a cruiser to do it, a Gnosis, but this is going to be a much better fit. Let me look at so we'll go look at this system here. We'll go start looking there. Let me check on buy and sell orders while I'm here. $40 days. 40 days. All right. Nobody wanted to sell me any of these, huh? Holy cow. Look at what they're going for. So I bought a couple of them at 400. And I put up a couple more orders. It's from the recent event. Not a whole lot of action. This is probably when the event ended here. Right here. All right. Now, you guys may look at me like I'm crazy here, but there's not very many of these. 7.9 million. It will sell sometime within the next 6 months. Probably around 6 months from now. It's just because these are really rare. So, it's great looking skin. I have it applied to at least one of my characters already, too. And I'm never going to sell these leopards. The leopard price just really dropped. 10 of them there for 396 million each. It's never getting there. I'm losing money on that one for sure. That's the way it goes, though. You know, is the ship immune to cargo scanners? Yes. Yes. Well, that the ship being immune to cargo scanners also is, you know, just a thing of, yeah, it is. But we can get into that kind of stuff later. So yes, they love to hit these, but that's why I take certain measures and why I didn't want to compromise on the EHP. So having 24,000 DHP on this is pretty good. When 13,000, they can pop me. One of those tornadoes out there can one-shot me. At 24,000, I will probably live if that happens. But I also don't land at the normal spots. So you land at a out-of-the-way spot that still allows you to dock. And you do that intentionally. So let me look at a couple more things here. You guys know that that I speculate in things like skins or whatnot. I have 39 billion worth of skins sitting in here. I don't know if I have any other skins that I've purchased that are sitting in here. I don't. But I've speculated on skins, and so I do well at this. And this is
Welcome to the Dragons.
is the moon mining chat in game broke? I don't think so. I just said hello in there. So I have a bunch of these different skins, and so I've started selling some of them. I sell them very specifically at certain times, and like these right here. Yeah, I don't have any of these for sale at the moment, and so I paid for these about, I want to say about 3 or 4 million each. Okay, do you guys want some pro tips here? Some pro tips on making money in the game? Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? Let me give you some pro tips here. And my name 201. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, but hold on, because I got to go get another drink, and then I will tell you my philosophy on this and how I make money on this. I will share that with you because I can share this with you knowing that you can't replicate what I've already done, and so I'm not going to wreck my current investment. If I was going to wreck my current investment, I wouldn't tell you these things. But I will be right back, and I will tell you. Be right back. Now's a good time to get in on the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in chat. I'll give you a link to our store. Get logged in there. Check out for free on the giveaways. Enter in on the ones you want. It's one per person. We will be drawing the 110 PLEX when before the end of the show. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so okay, let's take for example here the liberation, the Minmatar liberation. We'll use that as an example. Actually, let's go with a couple of these here just in a row. The Sorrow Enforcer. Okay, so these are worth 240 million each. I speculated on these. I got a little bit lucky on these. I won't lie. I got a little bit lucky on these. But this is I got these because of the mystery packs. And you remember we were selling the second decade editions, which we still have some of the golden pods. You can do the same thing with the golden pods here, which I'll show those in a minute. And so anyway, these special skins, these enforcer skins, they came about, or these black and white skins, they came about from the mystery code. And we didn't know that they were going to come out, and I actually had redeemed probably around 20 mystery codes on my accounts. And so anyway, I got lucky on these. There was other stuff that came with them. It was so worth the money. And that's what that's one of those things that you don't know about ahead of time. And so anyway, those are in your claim items, and it was a very weird way of claiming them. If you guys haven't claimed all of your items, actually you go into your account and you look into your account, and there's just go through all the options in there. I think that they claim them now through in-game, but it was an old claiming method. And so anyway, I got about 20 of each one of these, and including the Black Ops ones. I don't know where they went, but anyway, so there was this one here as well, the Monitor, and so and the market on these sitting at 204 million. So I don't know how many of these, actually it looks like a little bit of them are selling. So it looks like they were selling for 336 for a little bit, and they were down here in the hundreds. And so what's happened is that just over time, they've gone up in value. And now they haven't said that these will never be in the game again. What they said was these were a gift from the mystery pack, but they did not say that they would never release them again. So they have to use very specific wording, saying that it's like exclusive, limited time only, never again going to be seen. You got to see that kind of wording to know that a skin is never coming back, that's the only time it's going to be. Because and even at that, it will still happen that shit will show up in the game again. Because here's what happens. Let me tell you a little story about World of Tanks. In World of Tanks, I have an original account that's like 8 years old now. And I paid for the $100 American Mega Pack, and it came with this monstrosity of a tank that was exclusive to only those people in North America who purchased that package, which was the top package. And so I don't know how many that was, but 10, 20,000 people, or maybe more. But anyway, I enjoyed many, many years of being very exclusive with that tank. But then last year, new devs who've come on forgot or didn't know that it was listed as that it was an item that was a special thing that wasn't supposed to be put out in the game again. And what do you know? It showed up in the store. And it showed up in there for limited time until people complained about it and said, what the fuck are you doing? And they pulled it back out of the store. But not until they had sold, I don't know how many thousands of them. And now I see them a lot more often in the game. I'm not nearly as unique. That is a skin. And so when they say it's never again going to be released in the game, you can never 100% believe that. You can take them at their word as far as you can take a video game publisher's word, which is, that is their intention. But shit happens. And so the person that put that in there, they're gone for a few years, and someone else may be like, why are these not being used? Let's put them out again. People want them. And it gets past everybody, and it happens. So I don't know if CCP like flags these things and has notes on them saying exclusive, one time only, blah, blah, blah. They may very well. CCP has made mistakes before, and they've pulled stuff back. But typically, if people have bought them, they don't pull them back from the people that bought them. But they'll be for sale for a day, and they'll go, sorry, we made a mistake. And they're good about that, but that's the way that works. So you can never 100% take it at that. All right, so these are the Minmatar Tribal Liberation skins, and the Minmatar Tribal Liberation happens once a year. They change up the event every time, and this just happens to be what the skins look like from the last time, the Dawn of Liberation skins. And Clang, we'll get over to Macarial. I have a Macarial one here. Now, since I do this annually, I bought all of these skins. I bought thousands of them. And, well, maybe let's say I bought 1,000 of them. I've got a lot of them here. I've got a lot down at Amar and stuff. And so, and by the way, this is in order of value. So, these don't sell a whole lot, but scimitars are a popular ship. And so I acquired a whole bunch of these. It looks like I bought about 100 of them. I paid probably somewhere between 3 and 4 million each for them. And they're selling for $36.99, 36 million now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and I'm going to cash in just a little bit of these. Not a huge amount, because I don't want to flood the market either. So I'm going to take 10 here, and then I'm going to put them up for sale. I'm going to put them up for sale at 36,999,999.92. I am just one penny-esque, or pisk as I call them, below the other person there. And if they start undercutting me, that's fine. But, you know, so I will put those up for sale. And now they will sell slowly. It'll probably take a month or two to sell all of those. But, you know, they will sell. So I have these Typhoons here. And it looks like I have some for sale here. I deemed that these were selling for too high. And I probably put 10 on the market here. They've been on the market 9 days. It looks like nobody has bought any. I will modify my order. I'll just drop it by 1 penny-esque. But they will sell. There's only a few of these on the market. And these are a pretty good looking, you know, maybe they want a Typhoon Navy issue instead. So, anyway, there's that. And I've got them up for sale. I bought 100 of these too, and I paid 3 or 4 million each for them, I think. And now they're selling at 32 million. So I sell 10 of them and I make my money back. Okay, Macarial. We're talking about Macarials here. Okay, so the Macarial Eros Blossom skin. Now, these are not... I think they have just gone out of the store. Let's see here. They were in the NES store. I actually spent PLEX on this. And the Blossom stuff is gone. They have the Glittering Dream here on sale. But that's more of a permanent skin. This one was just limited time. They've had this limited time once before. And so... anyway, I don't remember how much I paid for it. But I'm going to hold on to this for a while. I did apply this to one of my ships. And I applied it last year, actually. So there's not very many Macarial skins. The Deathglow one here, that also, I think the Deathglow one, wasn't that from an event? So, spirit ones here. You know, does this show? It doesn't show how much they are. But these ones were from an event. Angel Hex. These were purchased. The Arthurine Mantle. Okay, so this one was from this was the prize in the latest event, which the event wasn't very good. And so I don't think there's a whole lot of these in here. But mark my words, these will probably appear in another year as another part of an event or something like that. So, anyway, and then the Glacial Drift, which I don't see anybody using those on materials. I don't think they look mean enough. So, if we look at the other material skins that are in here. So, Angel's Hex, 1.95 billion. The Death Glow, 187 million. So there's still a considerable amount of these around. These are still pretty cheap. These are probably the best ones, best bang for the buck. Getting these right here. Also, so depending on what comes up here, so if it has the X buy in there for PLEX, then you can buy it for PLEX. And let's see what it is for PLEX. 695 PLEX, which PLEX is what, about 3.8 million right now. And it doesn't say what that's interesting. Didn't they used to have the value in game too? So 695 times oops 3.8 million equals 2.6 billion. And in the market here, these are underpriced. These are underpriced for what PLEX sells for, I believe. It doesn't mean go out and buy one of these. Yeah, 3.8. I was right on that. It doesn't mean go out and buy one of them to invest in it. It just means that that's currently what they are. Skins move real slow. They move real slow. This is not a fast turnaround. So, not a fast turnaround at all. All right. These Rattlesnake Kings here. These ones, I'm kind of disappointed in how much they're worth. I actually thought that these were going to go into the 6 to 8 billion range. They have not done that. They are a fabulous looking skin, in my opinion. It's a rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is very popular, but they've not gone up as much in value as I thought they would. And these came out from a PLEX offer that if you bought a certain PLEX package, you got one of these. There was another one of these as well that, let's see if I see it here. Well, let's see here. It's this one right here, the King's Ransom one here, this one here. And this one's cheaper. There's still a lot of them on the market. I'm kind of surprised. But these are good cheap skins if you like this kind of stuff. But I don't know how well they're selling. A couple a day, average. So, Cariel Death Glows from the Crimson Harvest event. All right. Yeah, so, and I got just a couple of these other ones here. Confessor one. This one is probably appropriately priced. I'll wait about 6 months after these have been off the market, so 6 months from now I'll put them up for sale, and I'll make sure that I make money on them. Or I'll use it for myself. The Barghest Blaze one, this was a charity event. I really like this skin. Beard and all. But I don't think this, yeah, these are running cheap too. It's not enough people fly a Barcast. Do I keep a spreadsheet, keep track of what they're all worth? No, I'm not quite that sophisticated. I do have, in JEV Assets, it will take your current history and import it into there. But you have to do that like once every 3 months. Otherwise, it'll start having gaps in it. And you can look up in there what you bought and sold stuff for. The Barcast one, this was you bought these for PLEX. There was multiple ships involved with the Blaze one. There was an Oracle, and
welcome to the Dragons.
And this one is same price as the other one. There's a Hurricane. So it's just standard Hurricane though. This one's actually more. This ship is used a lot more. This ship is used in a lot of fleet action. So knowing how much ships are used, that'd be something really interesting. So I talked the other day about a good fit service and everything, a good fit site. I'm still looking for a site to partner with, whatnot on that, because there are no perfect solutions out there. And we're using mainly the kill boards, but I would love to see also some of the stuff tracked, like what are the most common ships used, stuff like that. Alright, so anyway, I speculated on a lot of these, and I purchased them, and I purchased them at good prices, and some of these I purchased a lot, like this Drake one, this Chromodynamic Candy. These are actually pretty popular, and see people undercutting me here. I put 100 up for sale, and then I put another buy order up. I bought 1,000 of them at 375 million or 375,000 each. I can see here that I'm probably not going to get this, purchase the events over and everything, and so but they'll sell, and I'm going to cancel this order. I don't need any more of them. I seriously got like 700-800 of them. I got more spread out too because I buy region wide, and I'll set up buy orders in multiple regions. So the Punisher ones do really well too. Punisher is quite a common ship, and I got buy order for 250,000 here. I actually bought 1,000 of them at around somewhere between 150 and 200,000 each, and they're selling at 735 right now. So I'll let people sell these some more, and I'll put up some more. These were before Christmas. So anyway, all right, that's enough. That's enough of all of this stuff. Oh, the Tristan ones. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get any more of these purchased. You see here, I bought them at 150,000, and now they're going for 1.1 million. So, and here's somebody with 231 of them for sale for 1.2 million. So, oh, and 327 for sale. I'll wait a little while. Give it 6 months, and I'll start posting them for sale. Okay, let's get out of station here. So you can do that with all kinds of things. I used to do that with a lot of skill books too, but the whole skill book market is changing. You can see here I have 6 billion worth of skill books here, and here's some more I bought. I think that that this is all about to change. So I think that that it's not going to be quite the same as it used to be with the new changes coming in, the new skill changes, because you'll be able to buy a book of basic stuff automatically remotely. And so, like this Caldari frigate thing, I'm in Caldari space, and they sell for 40,000 each. People are dumping them on the station now. But you can see here I'm buying them at 22,000. Somebody's just above me. They're just buying at the station. I buy the region. And so I probably put up an order for 10,000, and I've probably bought 3,000 something. I'll wait and see what happens. The base price I don't think is going to change. They talked about something about that it would take best market price or something like that, and that's what would sell. So that could be what happens here. Now I could afford to undercut these because I've been buying them at 22, so I could sell them at, 38, no problem. But I don't need to right now. Let me get myself set up for undocking here. Okay, here we go. This is a nice and fast ship, too.
Warp drive active.
Boom, we're cloaked.
Warp drive active.
9.3 AU. Still, that's good align time and everything. This will be good. Nias and Tiris, thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Even though I'm in high sec, there's no reason to not be cloaked. Just makes it harder for people to fool with you, even though this is a really fast ship.
Warp drive active.
So I'll show you all scanning a moon. What that's about. Oh, I got decloaked here somehow. All right. Yeah, after the change, you can buy skill books from the character tree, but it's still going to pull it off the market somewhere.
Active.
So they mentioned that it wouldn't disrupt it, that if you had best price in the market, that it would do it. So I've been buying all of my skill books. Typically what I do, or what I was doing, I probably am winding that down until I see what happens. What I was doing was buying them by region at like half the price of their value. And people be out in the boonies, you don't want to bring them in to sell them, and it's only worth just a little bit, and so they don't worry about it, and they just sell it to you. But then I still have to go pick it up. So that's another place that a ship like this comes in handy to go picking up skill books and skins and stuff. But still got to be careful of everybody. You can have 4 or 5 billion worth of them on you.
Warp drive active.
By the way, if you weren't here right at the beginning of the show, we've added the 1 year dragon there. It's a golden dragon. So it's like the regular one, then bronze, silver, and then gold. Next one will be revealed to be the 2 year dragon. We have all the way up through 8 years. It's kind of cool.
Drive active.
Also, we've got another emote. I've been thinking about it. Look at my emotes here. I'm just looking at the emotes here that I still got to release. We're probably going to release the one for the tier 3 subs here next week.
Warp drive active.
Those people who are giving the most support, I don't want to keep them waiting.
You, sir, rock.
Spuggy, glutton for punishment. Keep coming back for more. Thank you. There's punishment. Spuggy, 13 months to sub, 130 gold to everybody here in your honor.
Warp drive active.
So we're going to head to a system where I'm going to show you what this probe launcher works like, how it works, and I don't think we're going to map the whole system because I think that it's probably big and it's going to take some time. Some of these systems can have 100 moons in them, and so it takes some time. But what I'm doing is I'm sharing all of this information. If you do ! schedule, I don't think I have it up on here. There's the giveaway, ! giveaway. If you guys want to get in on that. Do I have? Yes, right here. So here's the schedule, and you will see that there is Vassila and Tarta in here, and Zuhen. So Tarta is one of the systems that I've scanned that's in the area of what we're doing. So there's tabs here on the schedule. So the stuff. Once I finish doing all this, we're actually going to put it into a web page. I actually have a thing that will convert values of ores. So that we can order them by value, which should be pretty slick. And so you can look at what's on these. Like this one has Dazzling Spodium 31% and Jaspit 32%, Cosite 10%. This is a rockin' moon. I mean, that's got some good value to it. And then there's like this one that's Proxiers and Zilloites that is shit. Like, stay far away from that. And so it's we're going to scan up the rest of these in this area, and we're going to I'm going to encourage people to put stations up and actually start mining. So that's my plan. We're also going to switch the way I've been finding the ore to going by moons of value. And if you actually put a station on something that is below the 50% mark, I actually won't know about it. So, in fact, we're going into Tarta next system. So, yeah, I actually won't know about it. And but that'll be okay because I want to stay on the higher paying stuff anyway. So, went to my next super sale and Omega time. Need a new awesome bundle. Thanks for the show. Jaga Wunster. I don't know. I don't have anything. We don't have anything set up. I don't know of anything coming up. And so, in any sales and stuff, we work with CCP on that stuff, and they dictate most of the stuff. So, Josendar, woo, 500 bits. There is 500 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, Josendar. I appreciate it. And we will take another $5 off the show fund. Getting down there. Negative 663 now. That's the first time I've taken the fund to negative, but we had some things due for the show that it was important to me to get them done. Alright, so Saren is the next one to be scanned, and I'm warping to that now. So, quick update on the 64-bit experience. You just got home. Yeah, so it played just the same. One thing we noticed is that, so in 32-bit, what is it, 4 gigabytes of memory is the maximum or something like that. And we were sitting at 7 to 7.5 used. We did a big battle, and it felt pretty good. So, you know, not too. I think that it's gonna go in without much fuss, meaning that it should go well, and so I'm looking forward to it. I didn't see any issues with it. So, and I hope that more memory usage means that we can do better in large battles and stuff. Thrust Pegasus, we're drawing it tomorrow, the LOA pack. Today's the last date entry on it. I extended it out. We had to move the show schedules around a little bit. We're drawing it tomorrow on the show, the Legends of Arya pack. Alright, so I'm just going to do this as an example. Here's a moon that's right here. We're not going to warp to the mining point. We're gonna warp to the planet. If you warp to the mining point, what happens is that if there's a station there, it gets in the way of your probe. Then you have to fly around to try and do shit, and it's no good. So, all right, that little moon there. Okay, so all I have to do is align to it. Got to make sure that I'm aligned to it. These probes, when you fire them, they do not seek a target. They don't go to whatever you selected. They just go straight wherever you're pointed. So, what's my setup like? Well, that's a big question. How much RAM should you get for a new PC you're building right now? I'd get at least 32 gigs. I would just go for 32. Okay, so I'm gonna, I can't be cloaked while I shoot the probe. I'm gonna shoot one probe, and so there it goes. And good, it automatically shut off. So it shot into there. Maybe we didn't see it, but it did shoot into there. I got 2.5 minutes here on this, which these probes, that's nice, that timeline. Some of the other probes were the other ones were 5 minutes. Now, I can't dock up, but I can cloak up now. And so what I would do is I'd put these through in, oh, and by the way, there is an Athenor here. So there is one here. So maybe it's got good stuff. There's nothing in its bio. Well, let's see what they're on. It is active. It's not low power. From that glow, I would say that they are probably mining.
Warp drive active.
So you do not want to dock up whenever you have the probe stuff resolving. That's a big ass chunk too. You do not want to dock up. It will stop this from resolving. And that's why the other ones that were significantly smaller but took more time took 20 minutes. I'm like, nah, I'll just pay double. There cannot be more than one Athanor around a moon. One per moon. So, you rarely need more than 12 gigabyte unless you're video editing. So, Forsmarin, 7.5 gigabyte is what the client was using when we did the 64-bit test. Now, probably they'll bring that down some, but if you're running multiple clients, you're going to want more memory. So, I recommend 32. RAM's cheap these days. I recommend 32. I've got 64 in this.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So, I have 64 in this machine. All right, so it finished resolving this, and this has 44% Arcanor, 37% Bistot, and 19% shit bit lumens. This is a very nice moon. This is a very nice moon. This moon has value. So, 64 is like overkill unless you mark it. Yes, that's why I recommended 32. So, Happy Shopper and Forsmarin, thank you for the follows. Welcome. So, anyway, this is a nice moon. Now, if we were to go and probe all of these, what I would do is I would list them by name, and I'd just go through all of them. And it looks like there's probably about, what, 40 here? 35 or 40? Something like that. And I'd go through and just go bing, 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 and do them all. Because you can copy this to the clipboard. And when you do that, it shows up like this. Then you can import it into a spreadsheet, and it'll show up like this. And so, like Tarta Moon 1 is 10% cosite, which is actually the most valuable of the ubiquitous moon goo. God, say that to somebody who doesn't know what the fuck Eve is, and have them look at you sideways. It is the most valuable of the ubiquitous moon goo. Yes. And it's got 31% spodumane and 32% jaspit. And then it's got 25% kernite, which is really not worth very much. So, yeah. And then, like, here's this moon that is 42% Arcanor, 39% Amber. Amber is worth almost the lowest, and 18% Zeolites. But 42% Arcanor makes it worth it. So, too bad it doesn't import the pretty colors too. You can just apply... You can apply... colors to words, no problem. So you can make this look all pretty if you want to. I am a big fan of spreadsheets that have color, and I mean, when you look at the schedule that I have here, you can see that. I'd probably have to update this. I've been using this for years, and just updating it. So anyway, there's Tarta. We've done Zuhen as well, which was only a few moons in there. There's not many moons in there. There's only one station that's in there too. And so now, let me go next door to Zuhen.
Warp drive active.
So, now according to this, well, so there's one station in here. There's this one right here. Let's go see what moon that's on.
Warp drive active.
This is going to become my new scout ship for the moons and everything. It's fucking great. So, I don't know, let's see here. So we're next to 5.2. So let's see what, so we go to 5.2, 19% spodumene, 21% jaspit, 29% hebergite, and 29% silite. It's an okay moon. It's average. It's average. So, but with that said, this might be the best moon in here. 19% bistot. Bistot is mid-level. Jaspit, mid-level, 19%. 31% Veldspar, bottom of mid-level. Hebergite, no. Veldspar, eh. Cosite is the best of the Moongoo. Moongoo, though, of course, is harder to transport because you can't compress it. So you need to reprocess it near where you're at. Amber, yuck. Hemophorite, yuck. So they are on probably... Yeah, they're on the only moon that's viable in here. The percentages never change on the moons. The moon percentages stay the same. And so if you scan it now, the likelihood of it being the same in 5 years is very good. Once they updated the moons. And that was for when they put pauses in, I think. What is the highest tier? Tier of what? Of ore? Oh, Nice. You can get everything
rock.
but Mercot in here. And for Moongoo, ubiquitous only. All of the other kinds you can't get, only ubiquitous. Sloss, thank you for subbing. All right, let's look you up. This is a marquee class today, huh? School's in session. There's 1,000 gold to you, Sloss. Thank you for the support. You can do with it what you want. And everybody else, another 10 gold to all of you, including Sloss, for I recommend dancers, exclamation point dancers. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, no, we're not still testing. They reseeded the introduction of moon mining. Is that when they did it? So, okay, well that might be. I knew that it was done once. And it's only been done once in the history of the game. So, and they consider these to be pretty stable things that like a moon in real life does not change what it is. Just like the Earth doesn't change what it is. You just find different deposits of different things in different concentrations, different places. But it is still made up of what it's made up of. So, Max Varon, the input on 64-bit versus 32-bit is that I think it's going to bring a lot of stability to big fights. Average player probably will not see much difference, but it gives the ability for much better optimization and graphics and other things happening that take CPU time and memory and everything. And so the game is going to level up. This is a level up. And so what we saw today is based on the old servers, the current servers. So it's going to be, it's going to look that way, but it gives them so much more ability. In fact, let me message Guard right now. All right. All right. So, yeah, I've been working on getting an actual interview with one of the devs responsible for going to 64-bit, and we'll talk about some of those things of what new stuff can happen and everything. So, message Guard while I can. Why? Is he going? He's not going somewhere. He's been there since the start. Yeah. It would be his, I think it would be his choosing if he left. So, Joshua, thank you for the resub 6 months in a row. There's 60 gold to everybody here in your honor. And inappropriate best. Is that inappropriate best? All right. And Barbaric Derek. Thank you for following. Welcome. So, what? Fuck. What? Are you guys serious? Somebody link me his Twitter. No! I love Guard. All right. Yeah. So let's look at that Twitter here. Feels like I should post this here too, you guys. Twitter, which is bigger accomplishment than you ever. Tweet fleet. Thank you for everything. Oh man. Forever space friends. Eve is truly a wonder of the world, and anyone who's ever lingered beyond the Eve gate. Oh my God.
To the dragons.
Knows exactly what I mean by that. It's not code or features. Let's see, how long is this? Woo! He's got things to say. Let's see here. Hey, well, I guess I'm gonna have to read that later. Does it say where he's going? Damn. Well, he'll be missed. Hey. Damn, this is my sad face. I know you can't tell under all the hair, but non-gaming related job. All right. So, yeah. All right. I'll read it later. It's awful long. So, I will read that later off the air. All right. So, damn. Emperor of the Paladin, thank you for following. Welcome. He's a great guy. Last time I saw him was in Orlando. Had some drinks. Okay. Well, his will be a hard position to replace. So... yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, I just told him I used a bunch of expletives saying that I just heard he was going to leave. But wished him well. So, what can you do? People got to be happy. People got to do what they feel. You know, I'll have to read his stuff. I don't know what was right and his thinking is, but you know, I support people's happiness for sure. All right. So, well, that's kind of the moon stuff. We will be looking at probably Friday. I'll get the next one done. I'll get the next system done, and we're gonna then revise all the bookmarks that I have, and they'll be to moons of value. And I'll be encouraging all of you guys to put up moons. In fact, I'm happy to go over that anytime on how to build a station for that. And in fact, I have been building stations. Oh my God, you know, I wasn't building them so that I could sell them to you, but you know, maybe I should put a few of those together. And so. Anyway, hey, we're getting long in the tooth on the show, so let's say final call on the giveaway, the 110 PLEX. So exclamation point giveaway, get in on that, and we'll draw that in a few minutes. And then if you haven't gotten in on the Legends of Arya one or the other Eve one, get in on those too. If it doesn't let you add it to your cart, it means that you're already in on it. And so we'll draw that in a few minutes. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Legends of Arya on the show, which is medieval fantasy. It's very UO-ish, Ultima Online-ish. And it's a lot of fun. It's a great game. If you loved UO, you'll probably really like this. And we'll be drawing for that account on there on the show, and I think it's worth about $70. Something like that. So, yeah. So we'll be drawing for that tomorrow. And then, you know. We're doing Shroud of the Avatar on Thursday. We're building a dungeon. We're starting building a dungeon. I hope to get the first room done so I can fish in it. I know, you have to see it to understand what I'm saying. And then Friday, we'll be back here again in Eve, and we'll be doing more moon mining stuff. Also, I've got something that I'm working on with wormholes, and I'm not sure whether or not I'll show it to you on Friday at all or not. But I've worked out living in wormhole space solo. And so I'm going to share that with everybody at some point here. Probably do a special show where we start with that, because that'll be something that people will want to view the videos later. And so... headed over to Majorca. I wonder if these probes, if it'll consider these to be munitions and it'll fit inside Majorca. So I'd love to have this as a ship inside Majorca. Marky Dragon YouTube is the only one that I use anymore. Yes. The Marky Dragon gameplay one, I've not added anything new there in quite a while. In fact, I should really post a video there just saying to go over to the Marky Dragon channel. So I've come all the way back around to being just one channel.
Warp drive active.
So I do not have that Orca video up yet. I haven't, you know, I'm torn between, you know, it's a couple hours of work, and so I could take a couple of hours that's not showtime,
Docking permission
or that's
requested.
out of
Docking
showtime to do
request
it.
accepted.
Or, you know, I find the other time, and we're rebuilding our store right now, and it is an enormous effort. And then I have all my other regular business duties as well. And so, okay, let's see if it'll fit into the ship maintenance bay. I don't know if it'll go in there with the probes. Yes, it does. Can you just find it in a past stream? Yeah, you probably can from a few Eve shows ago. So, but I have a whole thing that I worked up for it and everything. Yeah, God, I hate that I don't have more of me to go around. That's what it really comes down to. Okay, so that ship fits in here, which is really great, which means I can just carry it with me and I can use this as my shuttle when I'm looking for ore as well, because it's very fast. And it warps really fast, which is really nice. You weren't asking, you were telling me you would? Yeah, okay, that works too. So, all right. So everybody got their entries in? It looks like there's still a couple coming in. Give it like one more minute, and then we'll draw on this. And this will be for the 110 PLEX. And then if you haven't gotten in on the Aria one, we're drawing that tomorrow. You don't have to be at the show. It's gone up in price too. $64.99 value. It's actually $69.99 now. And then this whole Orca one, which is what the video that you're referring to goes with and everything. So, all right. Hey, we are going to draw all right. So, if you are the winner, you will get an email from our store that will be a reply to the confirmation email that you got from our store. It's a reply to an email we sent you, is basically what it looks like. And then it will have the code contained within. It will have instructions on how to redeem it. And so, yeah. And then if you didn't put in a game name, YouTube name, Twitch name, whatever name in, I will read off your real first name and just last initial so that you keep your anonymity, but you know who you are when I announce that you've won. All right, congratulations goes to Dries47. Dries47, you are the winner. All right, 110 PLEX. So, there you go. Okay, well, anyway, so that's it for today. I will see y'all tomorrow, and we'll have a great time tomorrow again. Fly safe, everybody. Take care.